Muted. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have with us the third game in the winners bracket finals here, and the map this time has been decided by Relics. Ingenium decided to go for a straight-out first pick, and look at that. The draft is very simple: Sky Temple, first ban, Lost Vikings. And RotP with the ban on the Tyrande. The Lost Vikings wasn't the real reason, I think, why Ingenium lost the second game, but it did work a lot. It made sure that the EXP was caught up. It made sure that the longbow was able to do substantial damage in certain engagements, not all, but yeah. Relics here having the first pick. Oh, sorry, Ingenium here having the first pick. The overlay is a little bit wrong. Let me switch that around. All right, there we go. So Ingenium here with the first pick. They got quite a few options. They can actually go for a potential Vala, Illidan, Tassadar, no Tyrande, sorry. Uther. Okay, it's going to be Illidan. Illidan at Sky Temple. What Relic can do is they can snatch away the Rhaegar, and Illidan would be in a lot of trouble. Vala pick, Tassadar pick. They're not going to get the Rhaegar, which means Ingenium, if they go for the Rhaegar here, they are in a very good spot. I can only say that Rhaegar, Illidan is a dream combo. Effectively, you will see the Illidan not die, and that's where Rhaegar is really, really crucial. Illidan also has got some form of heals. He's got some evasion. But I really hope that there's sufficient ability burst to take down Illidan if Rhaegar is being picked up by Ingenium. Going into extra time here. We're at 70 seconds. And once again, shout out to everyone watching online. Thank you guys for joining us today on a very nice Saturday. This is the third game for the winners bracket grand finals. Rhaegar gets picked up. That's very standard. And the next pick here would effectively look like it's going to be a, I would say it would be Stitches, but I don't know. Let's see what Ingenium picks. It would seem like that, well, I would say ETC is good. You have got quite a few good options. Stitches, ETC, even Diablo. But okay, it's going to be ETC. On Ingenium. ETC is going to set up a lot of space for them. And now Relics, they've got a bit of an issue here. They have to go for one tank at a certain point in time. They can go for Uther right now if they want to. Let's see what they pick here. Effectively, I would say Brightwing works kind of well for this map, but I don't know. Brightwing on this lineup doesn't look good. Okay, Diablo Uther. Diablo Uther. They banned Tyrande. That's interesting. So no real combo here. Probably will have to be, Raz on that Reign of Vengeance. If he goes Reign of Vengeance, we're going to look at a possible APOC, Reign of Vengeance, Divine Storm. But I don't really like the synergy here for Relic. It's not really, obvious the kind of synergy that they run. Ingenium on the flip side, very standard picks. And it seems like Illidan Rhaegar is a dream pick for them. They got two more picks here. Malfurion. That's the sustained heal. They got one burst heal, one sustained heal. And I think that's okay. For Relics, they got one anti-burst as well as a very good burst heal. But they don't have sustained healing. That's the problem for them. But last pick by Ingenium, Sky Temple. Big map. Really big map. It could be Felstat. They don't really have the damage. You need one more damage dealer. I think they know about that. We'll see what it's going to be. It could be a Sergeant Hammer. It could be a Kerrigan. It could be Zagara. These are all very good heroes to pick. Well, players have been playing Jaina today, so I think Jaina's pretty good. And it's going to be a Tychus. Tychus here potentially going for the Odin build would be pretty scary. There's some substantial damage with overkill. He's going to have the ability to win in lanes in the early phase, unless he's not in the lane where he's soloing and he's up against like two guys, then maybe not so easy. But very clearly, Relic needs one more damage dealer. The question here is, who's it going to be? It can be, it's a Zeratul. Zeratul, they have the Tessador. Ingenium will have to rely on their own eyes to look out for that Zeratul there. So finishing up the lineup, we got Vala, Tessador, Uther, Diablo, Zeratul for Relics of the Past. And for Ingenium, we got that Tychus, Malfurion, ETC, Rhaegar, as well as Illidan. Those are very, very interesting stuff that we are having today. So as long as the teams are ready, we can start the game. And yeah, we had a long day today, a really long day. And I think that everyone is really excited for this match here. It's a best of 3, the final game, the ace match between Ingenium and Relics of the Past. If they do win this, they will have a short break in which a best of 1 between IDK and the loser of this series will play in the losers grand finals. And once that's done, we will have the great grand finals. I don't know what's that, but yeah, that's 2 series of best of 3s. The loser bracket representative will actually have to play 2 rounds for that to work. All right, so we got one last player. It's not me. Okay. So once they're ready, we can start this game. Sky Temple is the map. Ingenium versus Relics of the Past. And this will be fun. All right. Still waiting on some confirmation. And okay, here we go. We're ready. All right, third and final game between this pair. For now. Lineup-wise, it looks very scary. Zeratul being picked up here. You got a Tessador, you got a Vala, we got Diablo. Substantial amount of heals, as well as the fact they got some good burst. On the flip side, for Ingenium, they got some really, really interesting stuff there. They got the standard Illidan Rhaegar, they got the ETC, and I think that the rest of the draft is still pretty fun as well. There is a lot of synergy in Ingenium, but not as a team. Rather, certain pockets of heroes, like you have a Rhaegar, you have Illidan, and that's very good, teamwork between the two of them. But for the whole team, we have to see. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third game in the winner's bracket finals. We have Relics of the Past on the blue team. And playing as Ohai Young is the Uther. Tanuki there, playing as the Tessador. Raz will be playing as the Vala. Mur on the Zeratul. Las Benalis. Revenant on that Diablo. And for the raid team, we got Vendetta playing as the Illidan. Exquisite onto the ETC. Julian on Malfurion. Virgilus onto Tychus. Las Benalis. Seti there is going to be playing as the Rhaegar. Asking for a remake right now. It seems like we got some latency issues there. Okay, I'm going to have to try and get out of here. We're going to remake the game. All spiking very badly on both sides. Okay, I hope that the server is fine. I don't know. Could be timing. Maybe we just got routed to a US server. Could be possible. It shouldn't be the case, but I hope that we're going to get to it. All right, in case you guys are wondering why my voice is cracking, I've been casting since 1. And it's not the hour, but rather the fact that I've been screaming quite a fair bit today. So I do apologize. I shouldn't have screamed so much, but you know, I just cannot contain myself. It's a bit of a problem I face somehow. But yeah, we're gonna remake the game, and then we'll be good to go. But that's it. Maybe I'll just show you guys the draft again. Alright, so here we go. This is the draft, and effectively everyone has got some substantial damage on both sides. We got Tychus, we got that Rhaegar, Illidan, ETC, Malfurion, Vala, as well as most of them. That's very good to see. Alright, we are now going into game again. So quick ready ups, and we're going into game real soon. But yeah, I apologize for the remake. Hopefully this time around it's going to be smooth. The map's going to stay the same, the draft will stay the same, and everything else is actually going to stay the same. But yep. Match starting again in 3 seconds. Here we go. So we got a lot of lucky draw prizes, and we're going to give all of them away. It's unfortunately going to have to wait till the end. There will be certain prizes that will be given out based on a poll, public opinion poll here. And that's where they will decide between which is the winning team that they think, or rather which is the team that they think will win the series. Okay, so some pretty good stuff. All the heroes coming back in. Introduction will be the same. This time we're going to cover the red team. We got Vendetta on Illidan, Seti on the Rhaegar. Virgilus being played, or rather Virgilus playing as Tychus, and Julian will be playing as the Malfurion, Exquisite on the ETC. Kind of a music playing in the background as well. They are just going round and round. And on the blue team, Relics of the Past, we got Ohai Young playing as the Uther, Tanuki there playing as the Tessadar, Raz on the Vala, Mur as the Zeratul, and Diablo being played by Revenant. So Lost Viking, first ban, only ban, respect ban. We got that few seconds quick sentry point snatch coming up from the blue team. And it seems like everything else looks to be pretty normal. Yeah, going back to the laning phases down south, it seems like we will have Tanuki here. Red team has not disclosed the player yet. And it's going to be Illidan. On the top lane somehow, we're going to have 3 members here from Relics of the Past. Mid lane, Mur against Seti. They're doing whatever they can to hold the front there. The first set of tower will spawn in under 2.5 minutes, I think. And that's where, you know, they will be contesting the top and mid towers. In terms of talent, let's look at that. We got Side Fusion, got some pretty standard stuff again from both sides. This is different. And we got that, okay, we got very standard stuff from both sides. So nothing really surprising yet. I mean, a bit of a jump on Tanuki by Vendetta, but not enough for the kill. A very white Vala and a very white Wolf. Okay, here we go. The first wave of Temple. It seems like the mid Temple getting contested here. And the Temple Guardian spawning as well. Blue team gets it. Red team not going to do anything. That's surprising. Vendetta just soaking lane EXP at the mid lane. They lose 1 tower already just from the Temple. And here comes Vendetta. There goes the jump, looking for more. Virgilus goes in for the overkill, but nothing really happening yet. There goes the stun, coming from Malfurion, doing a lot of work. Vendetta dropping very low. Vendetta may just go down, and he goes down. Mur now gonna try and blink out, and he's successfully doing that. Virgilus on the flip side dropping to just about 60% health. Exquisite also gonna pull back. And we have quite a fair bit of damage being dealt on the mid lane tower already. They are also gonna lose the healing well, it seems, if this full charge will go off. Yes, it will. And here we go. Right. And the second tower, or rather the, you know, top tower for the first wave here. Nice stun from Exquisite. There goes the face melt, and here comes a little bit of stun again from Malfurion. Vendetta, a little bit of the dives, sweeping strike, but nothing really done there. They're dropping kind of low. A 5v5 right now, and Relic has got a little bit of that level advantage, but no talent advantage. That's interesting. Stun from Julian, connecting on Revenant. And they are just snatching the temple there. Great face melt on Raz. Raz is a little bit of a trouble there. And Raz gonna sidestep away a little bit more. Vendetta dropping a little bit. Raz getting stunned quickly by Malfurion. Virgil is going overkill onto Raz. Exquisite now also gonna try and wall them out. They will get a fair share of the temple. And they're still at it. Vendetta dropping a little bit. Needs to be careful. It's like 5 in, 5 out, 5 in, 5 out. Can somebody die already? Seems like the gate is dropping. And they will concede the remaining charges of the temple to the blue team. Red team is currently slightly behind in terms of level. But they do get the healing well. Still alive here on the top half of this map for the Red team. The outer well is still there. Mur trying to do some sneaky stuff on the tower. Exquisite catch him red-handed. More talents coming your way. And seems very standard once again. This is going to be a multi-shot Vala. And a very ambitious Zeratul here. Hopefully it works out well for him. On the flip side for Ingenium, they got some fairly good talents being picked up already. And I think that it's actually kind of good that they know what they're doing. Some Merc Camp spawning. Top lane, Merc Camp for the blue team already taken. Bruiser Camp there, actually going to be used there. And... oh, Frankenate catches Mur. They also get their own Siege Camp quickly. Temple only going to spawn in just about 5 + 6 minutes here because of the fact that they extended the life, so-called life, of the top lane Temple in the early game. Exquisite taking a beating there from Mur. Mur looking to land as Singularity Spike. No, actually just a cleave. Face melt being used, not going to connect much on Mur. Mur's going to take some damage, but he's going to be okay. Raz, Revenant, Tanuki pushing the bottom lane here against Vendetta. And now the Bruiser Camp going to be pushing the top lane as much as they can. Level-wise, we're looking at level 9 against level 8 only. 7, 8 now. Okay. I am sorry to say this, but it seems like the next temple, we may see Relics at level 10. Which means that they are only going to snowball more. Unless someone does something really stupid. Exquisite now. With Virgilus pushing. Julian exposing Mur. They want to defend. They want to do a bit of a split push. That's understandable. But while Young is soaking EXP in the mid lane, Mur is soaking EXP in the top lane. They're not enough. It's not enough for a kill yet. Overkill being used, but no kills there. Temple going down very quickly. A bit of mistake there, but it's still fine. Vendetta dropping below 50%. They're all pulling back as it seems. Meanwhile, the top lane fort will go down in favor for Ingenium. Relics doesn't have anything done with the top lane yet. And it seems like Ingenium's strategy to not engage them is not really working out. They are almost at level 10, now at level 9.9. And we got also Relics taking down the mid fort, and the second temple just doing a lot of work. Revenant was the main reason that they were able to take most of that charge there. In fact, I think they got full charge. And they are still struggling a little bit here. But this is key. This is where a possible team fight is going to happen. And if it happens, it's going to be essential that both sides, play very carefully. Any mistake, the snowball can get worse or the advantage can be lost. Look at all the heroic talents being picked up. Alright. Okay. Take note of the things that I'm trying to highlight there. Do note, this is again a live cast. So in case you're wondering why I cannot mention certain skills and talent, that's because the players can somewhat hear me, and we're trying to make it safe, or rather fair here. Let's say in terms of level-wise, we're looking at level 12 versus level 10. And it caught Vendetta. Void Prison on 2. Seti Julian. That's now good stage dive from Exquisite. He jumps in. There goes the Metamorphosis. Julian dropping. Julian goes down. There's one heal gone. Raz, little bit of trouble. And Vala is gone as well. Veneta still going to use a bit of the evasion. Revenant now going to try and tank it up. But no heals there. It seems like Tranquility has been used already. Julian's gone. Revenant now going to try and push them back a little bit more. Exquisite in a good spot there for Face Melt. For the Power Slide. Is not going to get anything. There goes the heal. Ancestral healing goes down. And Ingenium once more. But Vendetta is not able to catch anyone because of the dimensional shift from Tanuki. Great victory for Ingenium. They did lose one guy, but 1-for-2 exchange, kind of fair. Psionic Stomp connecting only on one briefly. And they need that Vala. That's the main damage. Singularity Spike from Mur, not doing anything. They do capture the Siege Camp. And Temple's going to activate. So this is really bad. That engagement snowballed to the Siege Camp, which might which might cause them to be in a bit of a bad spot because they cannot really contest the towers, or so I thought. But they were able to clear the Siege Camp quite quickly, and it seems like they are able to do just that. The second Siege Camp has been spawned for the raid team. Exquisite dropping a little bit. Julian with a bit of the heal there. Blue team this time around, securing that temple again. Exquisite coming in. Virgilus with that machine gun. Never thought I'd see a machine gun in a MOBA, but yes, I'm looking at it right now. And it seems like we've got some really good heroic talents being picked just now. The stage dive was really good. And they are... Whoa, okay, that's interesting. So that's a good choice. They're going down. Raz is here. And Ingenium is not able to get anything done. Revenant. And a Shadow Charge. Excuse a little bit of trouble. Here goes the Power Slide. And there goes the Void Prison. Oh Hai Young. Oh Hai Young. Look at that Uther. It's charging. And Divine Storm didn't connect, unfortunately. And the Lightning Breath was being completely wasted there. Stage Dive now being used. Connects to Tanuki. Shadow Charge being used as well. Oh Hai Young is just behind enemy lines there. Needs to be very careful. It's dropping. No shield. Is gone. Down goes Uther. Big mistake by Relics there. They could have gotten a lot more. Actually, I would have preferred it if the Uther went into the Void Prison and started spamming R. I think that would have been a lot better. So they do get the remaining charges of the mid tower. However, Ingenium's going to get the bottom temple here. Alright, they got it. And they got it as well. Alright, level 14, both sides. They are currently on the same level. Again, mouse overing some of the talents here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so he decides to go for a little bit of a mixed build here. And it's very standard stuff again from Ingenium, so nothing special. Almost level 15 for Relics. Still a very close game. Very, very close game. Do note that the loser have to play in the best of one loser bracket finals, and that's not what they want to be. That's not a spot they want to be in. They want to go into the winner bracket with an advantage. That's what they want. And it's all going to boil down to this one game. The third and final game between Relics of the Past and Ingenium. Kill count 2 versus 3. Ingenium has got 1 extra kill. So it's really, really balanced in a sense. Impeccable positioning. Won them some of the fight just now. Meanwhile, there's also some Bruiser Camp spawning on the top lane, pushing the top lane. And Siege Camp being claimed by the blue team. They also do get that extra help from the mercenaries. Exquisite now is in a good spot to back off. Revenant going to catch him. There goes the Shadow Charge and also the Overpower. Raz now going to do some work. They may catch the cow. The cow's in a little bit of trouble. Some stunts, more stunts. Mur going to try and go in. Exquisite going down. Exquisite goes down. It's completely caught out of place there. And no one is giving a shit about this army here. And top lane getting pushed out really bad for the blue team. They need to defend this spot real soon. Temple in 3 seconds. Far side being used. Ooh, that's interesting. This is going to be a fight. And they get a free boss. Vendetta now going to jump in. A little bit of trouble in his part. Mur Missing the Singularity Spike. Not going to get anything done that day. Look at the amount of damage that those minions are doing onto the tower there. And a gate as well. They cannot afford to make a mistake at this point in time. It's really bad. Here comes the far side, spotting out the bottom tower. Meanwhile, they're defending the boss. Gonna get some extra boost from the bottom temple. Really good. And the boss goes down. But they have got something new to play with. That would be the siege camp. And Relic is just not defending the top lane at all. So they lost the gate, they lost the tower, but no apparent reason. It's really a good strategy coming from Ingenium. Now Revenant catches Seti, overpower, Shadow Charge, no follow-up. And there goes also Metamorphosis, Vendetta jumping in, and there goes also the Rain of Vengeance, but it's not going to get anything. Raz getting boxed out here by Exquisite, someone's dropping. Void Prison on Julian, Tranquility is used already, but nothing special coming out there as well. And Mur dropping, there goes Uther, Mur goes down, Raz gonna try and pull back, 2 men down on Relic's side. Raz now in a little bit of trouble, needs to pull back. Revenant, ditch for good. It looks like he is gone, he's dead. 3 men down on Relics, but they got this. Really good stuff. So in terms of level, Ingenium leads the fray a little bit, and they will now try and cash in on the mid tower as well as gates. And I think they will get it. They will need to get the healing well as well. Well, let's ponder. And Tanuki, a little bit of problem here. Multi-shot is not really going to do anything here. Exquisite also defending. There goes the shield on the fort. They're going to try and defend his spot right now. Exquisite now a little bit slow. A stun from Julian is going to try and deter further engagements there. And it seems like next temple is going to spawn real soon. Very close game again. Level 17 both sides. And it would seem like they are opting for what seems like pretty similar strategy. So Farsight's gonna spot him out. They claim the Bruiser camp, and for the raid team, they will also get it. So that's gonna cancel each other out. But look at this again! Surprise, surprise. Vendetta, not really sure what he wants to do. Okay, Exquisite facing against Raz, connects really nicely. The Vault used already. There goes the Shadow Charge. Farsight's gonna spot out the rest of the team from Relic's part. And they're just slowly defending spot. The Temple's going to spawn in just 7 seconds. Very close game. Mur not really able to do anything in this instance. And overkill being used. They do have the sentry advantage for the raid team. And a lot of cha-cha going on here. Julian, one-on-one against Mur. The stun will connect. Julian dropping to below 50% health right now. Here comes the Odin. Exquisite, he gets pushed back. Vendetta jumping on Raz. Raz needs to be very careful right now. Someone needs to stand in front of Raz. And there's the Metamorphosis stage dive as well. They're jumping in. They're going for the damage. Sadie getting boxed out there. Lightning Breath on Exquisite. Still no one's dead yet. Vendetta dropping really low, but down goes the Vala first. And it seems like it's going to be in time for the Ancestral Healing. Revenant with overpower. Exquisite dropping really low, but still no kills there yet. Here goes the Flames from Hell, but no one's dying. Mur, very low. Blinked already used, and down goes the Zeratul. Nothing really special being used. I'm seeing that the Void Priest is not really effective. Some stun from my Young, but that's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we got some really interesting situation happening here on sunny Singapore. And a very interesting position as well on the top lane. They will still be able to fight this. 3 men in the mid, all not at full health. They can still get this. It's still not over. Raid team gets the top shrine, or rather, temple. The obsessive amount of, ooh, gone. 85% on the core, by the way, on the raid team. Temple firing away, they down the top fort. For the red team, the blue team gets the remaining charges of the mid temple, top temple right now. Seti needs to be careful. Oh Young comes by and he will get some bonus charges as well. Seti is in that area. Exquisite from behind. Vendetta catching out the Raz. Somebody need to get the Illidan out of the Vala. Here comes Revenant. Great charge. Metamorphosis comes as well. And Ring of Vengeance connecting only on one. Raz dropping. Raz gets healed. Revenant firing off the big cannon nowhere. And it seems like everyone's going to try and pull back here on Relics. Zeratul swings by. Maybe Void Prison, maybe not. He doesn't know what to do. It's not. It's on cooldown. 1 second. It's off cooldown. There goes Void Prison on 2. Revenant now going to try and pull back. He doesn't have any mana for anything. And Vendetta still jumping it in on the Diablo. They're not going to get the muscle they need. And Julian now going to pull back. There comes the stage time. Young Liver trouble there. Revenant now going to try and defend his spot, but now going to get it out. Revenant dropping really low as well. A little bit of heal coming in, but it's not going to be enough. They are all going to pull back, and they are going for the core. This is a problem. Odin here, level 20, going for more. They need to defend the spot. 20 seconds before Vala respawns. Odin doing some work. Mer dropping really low. Exquisite getting overpowered. Going to get thrown there, and he's opting for the jump out, but he's not going to get it. Vendetta also going to swing by, and Virgilus, Odin almost done here. The shield is still up, by the way. Great point there. You were paying attention. Good job. Virgilus with double bomb to his face. Some heals from Julian will comfort him a little bit. Meanwhile, on the other side of sunny Singapore, we got some really interesting position happening again. And on Sky Temple, it's a very versatile map, but look at the level advantage. 1 level, or rather 2 levels ahead. Almost 1 level right now. But level 19 against level 20, they cannot afford to take the next team fight unless they know that the skills are on cooldown. And still more pressure. Temple activating. This is not good. Let's check the fort. It's almost gone. Let's check this right here, right now. Okay, we're gonna... They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do anything. The boss getting leashed. Classic Mexican standoff. Somebody get me some taco here. Seems like we're gonna have a stun. Not gonna connect on anything. And a Hurricane can be a problem, really. Exquisite takes over. A bit of a bomb coming in by Mer. A lot of Psionic Storm. They want to fight this. Odin comes back again. The boss goes down. They get Void Prison. They go in. They try to pick it up. Exquisite dropping really low, but it's not going to cancel on anything. Here comes the Rain of Vengeance. It connects beautifully. And also going to see that extra lightning breath, but no one's dying somehow. We got no one gone yet. And Vendetta dropping really low. Oh, Hayoung, first one gone. They're still fighting for the boss. They're still charging inside. Too much damage. Ingenium going for more. Mer dropping. Raz dropping. 2 men left here on Relic side. Raz dropping as well. 4 men down. Ingenium might have just won this game. Lots of heals from Julian. Why did nobody kill the Malfurion? That's my question. Going for core. The shield is going down. Meanwhile, on the other side of Singapore, I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't think they're gonna make it. I really don't think they're gonna make it. 30%, 60%. Can they stop this? They cannot. Ingenium goes on to the grand finals. What a close set of games. They were under level. That's the problem. They didn't even have the level 20 talents. Let's check. Last team fight here. It was so far from level 20. And Exquisite getting chopped up there. But the overpower not beautifully done enough. And also you're going to see Lightning Breath firing away, but no one's dying. Tranquility is being popped already, by the way. And Julian, they're just really tunnel visioning. Every single one there. Raz, unfortunately, not enough damage. Yeah, it's just not enough on that point there. And everyone just died. Tanuki did his best. I think that the Archon was used. All right, that's it. Thank you very much. We're going to go for a short break before we bring you the loser bracket finals between IDK and Relic. Now, this is where Relic's in a very bad spot. If they do lose this next game on stage, they are going to finish at 3rd place. If they win it, then they're going to have to win 2 BO3s against Ingenium, which is insane. And I think that's going to be a long night. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy my cast. Do support me on my Facebook page. And see you guys in a short while.